Hi, my name is Nosar Shuhada binti Azmi. We are from Group 10. We choose Smart Inhaler as one of the example of IoT or Internet of Things. So, what is the original purpose of an inhaler? Inhalers are used to treat chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or we call it as COPD, such as asthma, by delivering bronchodilator medication to the airway by passing through a blood. Next, I will introduce a smart inhaler. What is a smart inhaler? Smart inhalers are inhalers with extra digital features that improve medication adherence and asthma management. They link to a mobile application on the phone or a tablet to help the patient and the doctor to manage asthma better. Smart inhalers aim to improve adherence and outcomes by providing data on medication usage, sending dose reminders, and allow users to share personalized health information with their doctors. So, how do smart inhaler work basically? Smart inhalers use sensors and Bluetooth technology to detect inhaler use, remind patients when to take their medication, and gather data to help guide care. It can track inhaler usage, provide reminders, and can connect to a mobile app for a better management. So I will explain more detail of how do smart inhaler work. First, smart inhaler will sync with smartphone to record and track frequency and quality of inhalation. Then, smartphone will get a notification regarding inhaler use and or asthma management. Next, digital inhaler will record time or date of dosing. After that, report will generated from usage data for review by health provider or patient. And lastly, review will updates or on triggers or environmental condition. So that's all from me. I will pass to my next group member to explain more detail about smart inhaler.
So my name is Nur Amira Humaira, and I'm going to explain about the first phase, which is the collection phase. So smart inhalers have sensors and microelectronics that detects when the inhaler is activated. It is digitalized with electromechanical sensors and associated with microelectronics to detect date and time of inhaler actuations. For example, this is the inhaler, the smart inhaler. So it's imbued with electromechanical sensors, and it can detect everything that you need. So when the inhaler is activated, the sensor detects the movement and records the data. So what data can it record? So it can record the time and date of each dose, how the patient uses the inhaler, for example, the breathing technique, and also the timing of their inhalation. So with each inhaler actuations and electronic sensors time stamps, records use, and stores data for a finite time period. So the sensors relies on changes in pressure, sound waves, and vibrations.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Hasha and I will continue to the communication phase. First, the data collected from the digital inhaler will be communicated to a mobile app or desktop computer, and the information will be stored in the cloud. The process starts when the user downloads the manufacturer's specific digital inhaler application on their smartphone. And then, the data will be transmitted to the parent smartphone via Bluetooth. Once the data reaches the smartphone, it is then stored and sent to a secure cloud server. The cloud system receives and stores the data, and it can also display the information in a user-friendly format. This allows both patient and healthcare professionals to easily track and monitor inhaler usage. Finally, a streamlined process ensures that the digital inhaler device can be registered and connected to the mobile app, making the whole communication flow smooth and efficient. And that's all for the communication phase. I will pass to the next phases.
Hi, my name is Nur Yasmin binti Mama Ismail. You can call me Yasmin. So today I'm gonna present about analysis phase of smart inhalers. As we know, all the patients that use smart inhaler will download the smart inhalers app. So through the smart inhalers app, healthcare providers, which is doctor and nurse, can access a dashboard portal to review their patient data. The clinician can view the patient's inhaler data on the dedicated mobile app to assess some aspects of inhaler technique to make it convenience for the patients. Through their mobile link app with the inhaler, the clinician can view the patient's inhaler data to assess some aspects of inhaler technique, so that they can make it more convenience for the patients. And other than that, the clinician also can review any clinical data that provided by the patients through their dashboards. The patients on their digital dashboards, and they also can generate reports of these events. They can make a report for the patients. Moreover, the clinician also can identify overuses of the medication. Last but not least, data will be sent and generated by the professional to analyze the usage patterns and review the process. The next phase is action phase. So what is the meaning of action phase? The term of action phase refers to the stage where activities directly leading to the accomplishment of goal are carried out. Audiovisual alerts and reminders from the app from patients to take their medication on time, so the patient will not skipping their routine. So it will avoid the patient from skipping their routine. Some alerts comes from digital inhaler device. Meanwhile, other alerts may be through a smartphone mobile app. The alerts that they use provides audio and visual alerts, such as a video and picture. As we know from the collection phase, the sensor can track inhalation technique, so it may offer the sensors to ensure correct usage, and it will also improving inhaler effectiveness. So the clinician can access this data to better inform them about health status and medication adherence and inhaler technique. The patients can also interact with their smartphone digital inhaler app, including receiving controller reminder alerts, viewing current environmental conditions, and recording their health status. Lastly, if there is inhaler overuse, some platform will provide smartphone alert message to advising patient to contact their clinician and healthcare team, so the patient will not panic the patient will not be panic after overuse the inhaler.
So this are the few examples which is very healthcare, awareness and care TRX. So that's all from us. Thank you.